Shri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj ki Jai. Sadguru Shri Sainath Nisharat Babuji ki Jai. RosePetals, Volume 2, Chapter 3. Start from where you are. First, know what you want. Then that becomes the reference point to which all our life is molded. So first try to know what is it you want. What am I striving for? Do I really need anything at all? If you don't need anything, is there any need for you to suffer and feel frustrated, or to be sorry or sad, or be lost or in a bad space? There is no need. All these things mean we want something that we are not getting. If so, then what is it that we want? Let that be the starting point. Devotee. My experience is that when a desire is fulfilled, the happiness that comes from that is temporary. So my question is there a desire the fulfillment of which brings lasting happiness? Or is lasting happiness the result of not having any desires? Guruji. The problem is we have desires. If you don't have any desires, no problem. Then you don't need anything, you are in lasting happiness. What prevents lasting happiness is desires. And the small fulfillment you are getting now is like having one bird in the hand, and the lasting happiness which the scriptures promise is like the proverbial two birds in the bush. You say, I want not only the bird in my hand, I want the others also. But the small fulfillment you are getting now is at least giving some temporary happiness, while those who are always thinking about the two in the bush, they are losing the happiness they have in hand. They don't even have that. Definitely, with a bird in the hand, we are better off. At least we are happy now. So let the path also be happy, not the goal. Why should the path to happiness be one of suffering? Let the path to happiness be also happy. Happily we enjoy, happily we dance. In a happy mood, we move towards more and more happiness. We evolve in happiness, we evolve in fulfillment. Let our temporary happiness now be expanded into something lasting, instead of there being always two separate things, temporary happiness as one thing, and a future lasting happiness as another thing. But they are not two. Just as, whether it is in your hand or in the bush, in both cases they are birds. It may be beautiful to listen to, but erasing desires is another dangerous concept in the idea of lasting happiness because it is not true for us. It is not grounded in our reality because in fact we have so many desires. Even a small problem in our health will disturb us from trying for so-called lasting happiness, and it is this disturbance that will be going on continuously, not lasting happiness. Small petty things will keep on happening while we are always talking about lasting happiness, that desires are bad, that we should not have desires. But first we say, I should get well, or only if I am well will I try to meditate. I can't even sit in meditation, but I would like to very much. I'd die for that. But my God, I'm dying with neck pain, and I have this back pain, and a headache, and my eyes hurt. Also, I need my sleep. At 10 o'clock, I have to sleep. Yet, we talk about such profound things as permanent happiness, about getting it and annihilating desires, or even killing the ego. It's all just tall talk. It's not reality. It's not practical. It is not our actual case. Rather, let us start from where we are and let us evolve from there with the reality, whatever it may be, of who and where we are. First, self-actualization. What we are, where we are, what we need, what our problems are, what gives us happiness, what exactly is it that we want. Start from there. Then everything you get, even if you get only 1%, is real. Otherwise, All your life, you'll be beating about the bush, trying to achieve something you don't really want. Why are you sitting here? Why have you come and why are you doing all these things? You say to get nirvana, to get mukti, to get liberation, to get self realization, to get satori. It's beautiful to listen to, but are you really in need of these things? Just question yourself. Examine yourself. Are they such a dire need for you? No, not really. Many people have everything in life: good food, good security, good bank balance, loving parents, everything is there. Materially, they don't find anything lacking, but still they experience something missing in their lives. They want something. They are not happy. But if you ask them, why aren't you happy? What makes you unhappy? They don't have a clear answer. Yes, we feel some frustration. Suddenly, some inexplicable sadness overtakes us and we feel something is missing in life. Everyone feels they need something, but they don't know what it is. You say something is missing. Okay, then what is that missing? We do not know. So, this is the starting point for the search for what is missing and how to fulfill it. You start by reading books and listening to discourses. Then somebody tells you what you need, what is missing is mukti. What have you got? Ego. So if you kill your ego, you'll get mukti. You think, oh my god, it is so simple, and that is all. Here's the beginning of our whole delusion, of deluding ourselves, of our self hypnotization. We start thinking, yes, mukti is good. I want mukti, I want self realization. So we read and study all about mukti and then we set out trying to get it, trying, and we simply forget where we have started from. Don't leave where you have started from. It is not needed that everyone should be missing the same thing or in the same manner. First, try to know what is missing. Then, let your search be personal. Let your path be your own. Let your goal be your own. And let what you get be your own. Even if you want to call the goal mukti or nirvana, no problem with it. What is there in a name after all? But the nirvana should be your nirvana, your personal nirvana, not the Buddha's nirvana, not Sai Baba's nirvana, nor Ramana Maharshi's nirvana. It should be your own nirvana. Buddha got his nirvana, let me have my nirvana. He followed his path, let me follow my path. Then you are really following the Buddha. Isn't that what he said? Make your own path. Otherwise, you will get deluded. We try to solve a personal problem with some impersonal concepts, trying to make our personal more and more impersonal. But it won't work. That impersonal becomes an illusion and we start hypnotizing ourselves. Then it leads us away from our own reality. Some people even get schizophrenic and lose their sanity. They lose their ground and can no longer see their own reality. It can become an endless illusion, so stop it. First, know your own reality. Accept your own reality. Accept nothing else but your own experience, however profound a concept it may be, or whoever said it. Based on your own experience, start from there. First, try to know what is it that is missing, and since what is missing is abstract, how it will be fulfilled is at first also abstract. For instance, you may feel that something happens at a certain moment. When I look at Sai Baba, something happens. I don't know what it is. But somehow love is triggered and I feel happier, more secure. I don't experience anything missing. So maybe this is the way. Something is there which is triggering that. Try to focus on that and make it more and more concrete, more and more clear. Yes, good. Come on. Go ahead. Or some people will find it in some other way, whatever it is. So start from where you are, from the reality of your own experience, and try to get it from there. then what you will find will be your own reality, your own truth. Devotee: Are you trying to point us in the right direction, Guruji? Guruji: I am not pointing you in any direction. I am asking you to know your own direction, what your goal is, and then go in that direction. I am not pointing out anything. Nobody should point out the goal for another. It is your goal. It is your need. That is the point. So I don't point to any goal. I only make the point clear to drive the point home. What is your goal? Every person has his own goal. They are not common goals. Just as your goal is personal, let your path also be personal. If you know your goal, then the necessity of getting it will make you invent your path, the path to your own goal. Then, what you tread is your path. You need not tread anybody else's path. You need not try to reach someone else's goal. Let everything be yours. Then whatever you do becomes relevant, and that is what I say. Let everything be relevant. Let it be yours. Shri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj ki jai. Sadguru Shri Sainath Nisharat Babuji ki jai.